So you went online searching for ways to meet gay men or transgender women for sex. You downloaded a gay app. You created a profile on the app. You're now DMing gay men or transgender women, but you don't want to show your picture. My. Hey, how are you? I hope you're doing fine. So I want to talk about Downlow Men. So let's talk about Downlow Men on gay apps. So the Downlow Man on the gay app is one of the most interesting download men you are ever going to meet. And the reason I say that is because I have literally watched these guys evolve from the time I came out 10 or 11 years ago to now on the dating app. And literally they run the gay dating apps. Like, it's no shade. The Downlow Men literally have their way on the gay dating apps. So first things first, the gay dating app is the place where the Downlow Man is empowered, he's encouraged, he's celebrated for operating in shame. See, this is where the download lifestyle matters. It doesn't matter in the straight world. So let's start from the beginning. They create these very blank, vague profiles. They don't tell you much. They typically all have the same name: download this, DL that, undercover this, on the low that. They really don't put much effort into it because, again, they're just coming to have sex with us anyway. They don't really think enough about us to really have to tell us anything about them. So from the beginning, the profile is only going to tell you what they want sexually. It's going to tell you their position, what they want you to look like, their type, their requirements, the things that they want to do, how it's going to go down. And that's typically going to be how they operate. When they come in your inbox, they typically aren't very nice. They typically get straight to the point. They typically are very demanding. They typically feel entitled to sex from you. They typically don't feel like they have to even be nice enough to ask you for sex because they think that you should be happy they're even willing to have sex with you. Ironic, right? Even though they downloaded the gay app to look for you, you should be honored and happy that they are willing to give themselves to you. These guys are typically very demanding and aggressive. They want what they want. Once they are attracted to you and decide they want to have sex with you, that is it. Typically, they don't want to take no for an answer. They typically are going to lie about everything, just like I said in the last loyalty video. They're going to lie about their name. They're going to lie about where they live. They're going to lie about who they live with. The only thing that you're going to know is that they want to have sex with you. There is a high level of catfishing that goes on amongst Downlow Men on gay apps. When I tell you, they will lie. They will send you a picture of anybody just to get some sex out of you. And this is what really bothers me because I feel like they play on gay men's intelligence. Like, they just think that we are so stupid. As you can see from the screenshot that I have on the screen from a conversation I had with a Downlow Man who was attempting to catfish me with a local rapper's picture. If you scared, get off the app, boo. Girl, I mean, I'm telling you, these guys are not going to be honest about anything. You just need to know that. But back to the lying part. Downlow Men on gay apps will also sell you a fantasy. They will have you believing that possibly something more could come out of the situation than just sex. It's all a fantasy. I can assure you that they are selling it to multiple people. Since we brought up multiple people, let's talk about the promiscuity amongst Downlow Men on gay apps. When I tell you they message every gay man that they find attractive, every transgender woman that they find attractive. A lot of these guys do not even have a type. They will tell you that they have a type, but they go for whoever can cure that urge for them. Let me be very clear with you. Do not feel special by these men messaging you. They do it to everybody. That's kind of how they have their way. If it's not broken, why would they fix it? I told you they don't put a lot of effort into it. They really don't have to try hard. For a lot of gay men, they already know we find them attractive. It's kind of like a little kink. Some look at it as a fantasy to have sex with them. And let's just be honest. They're easier to have sex with. They don't require much. Put in a lot of work for them. They give you the sex pretty easily. What I also find interesting about Downlow Men on gay apps is how hip and up to date they are with the gay lingo and the gay terms. They call themselves trade. They'll call themselves the DL boy, the hood fantasy, the gay thug. They'll call themselves all the things that gay men would say they would want in a down low man. For kink and fetish purposes, of course. And I do think some of that goes into the catfishing as well. A lot of them feel as long as they are selling you that homo thug fantasy, that you shouldn't need to see them. Just by me selling you this fantasy and telling you who I am, that should be enough for you to want to have sex with me. It's crazy to me. They're all going to tell you they don't do it much and it was just something about you that made them stop to your profile. They're going to tell you they're all athletic build. They all have six packs. They all work out 7 days a week. They all have BBCs. They all have the best sex in the world. Girl, it's just really a time with these guys. Now, you will meet some that do live up to all the hype and criteria that they are telling you. You will meet some that are very attractive. You're going to meet some that give you everything that you need. It just happened. But do understand that there is privilege that comes with all of those things. These will be some of the most promiscuous Negroes you will ever meet. Keep in mind that the discretion for the download is only for the straight community. It does not apply to LGBTQ because they do want to have sex with all of us, and they do that. They will message every gay man on that app and try to get sex out of all of them. He'll tell you he only likes masculine boys, and he'll be having sex with transgender women. He'll tell you he only likes femme the trans, but he'll have sex with a masculine boy if the price is right. All the men who say trans only are also having sex with men. They're just not going to tell you. I mean, I can go on and on, girl. The lesson that I think should be taken from this is you need to understand that when these download men come on these apps, they're on your terms. This is your territory. You don't have to bargain with them. You don't have to negotiate. You do not have to tolerate anything that you don't want to tolerate from them. If they can't come to you with some pictures of who they are, don't waste time going back and forth with them. Understand that they came on this app because they want something from you. Just remember that. Remember that these dudes are not loyal. They are messaging everybody on this app. It will just be a fling. You guys will not fall in love. This will not be a happily forever after. Treat it for what it's worth. But have a good time with them. Just don't let them play with you. You are the prize on this app, baby. Remember that.